still think Laura won the fight, but I can't be mad at the decision at all.
Hell no.
It's not. Look, after eight rounds, I had Laura up 5-3,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Laura won the 10th and 11th round.
Okay.
Which means that 7-5, but really 7-6 because Her got the knockdown. So I had it 114, 113, Laura. To be honest with you, but I can't be mad at that because a lot of them rounds was close. Like a lot of them rounds, like Laura would dominate half the round and Her would take over half the round. So I'm not mad at the decision at all. Second of all, you did a great fucking job out there. I just gotta commend you for that. You did your shit out there.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Yeah. And third of all, I don't know. Who in the world would have thought Laura would have came with that game plan? Like if I knew that was Laura's game plan, I would have gave that shit to Her from the beginning.
You're right.
I was like, what the fuck is he doing? What I thought when it came out like that, I was like, all right, he's gonna press the action, and then as soon as Her starts like loading up and shit, then he's gonna start moving around using the ring and try to tire him out. That motherfucker just stood toe to toe the whole fight.
Yeah, it was like Laura knew everything. The house was gonna come crashing in eventually, so he was like, and two, Her don't get enough credit for being plotty, and his plottiness literally cuts the ring off on you. You know, he does a decent job at cutting the ring off. You understand what I'm saying? And
what? Yeah, definitely, I agree.
And he touches you so goddamn much, and it's like that little JV player that want to make varsity at all means necessary. Like they in your face all the time. You elbow them, they still getting up playing defense. You trip them. Hurd was in his face the whole night, and it gets to a point where you're like, "Fuck, I ain't got no more tools in my toolbox." Shit.
And Paulie made a good point. I know you couldn't hear the commentary, but he said once again, he said the thing is, even with like Luis Ortiz and like a lot of Cubans and stuff, like they're so schooled and they're so disciplined. They only train how to fight against technical fighters. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because he was just like this. He was like, I know Paulie said the same shit, but then I watched some other shit and they said something similar. So I don't know if Paulie brought up the Luis Ortiz or if it was the other shit that I watched.
Okay.
But they both said they was like Laura trains to fight fighters, so he trains how to counter certain punches, how to counter certain tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Like he don't know how to train against a triple uppercut from that somebody throwing from the other side of their body type shit. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, yeah, Her just touches you, then he throws a big shot, and he's just so big and long.
Yo.
Like, first of all, how does he make 154?
Yo, like that is like I tell people, that is a skill to make weight. It's a skill. It's not something you have to do or you're supposed to do to make a fight. It is a skill. Where can we go and be most optimal? Okay, so that means if I'm Hurd, I have to find a way to get to my lowest weight. So that means I got to walk around at 185. I don't know what he walks around at, but there's a certain amount of discipline you have to sacrifice to get to 54. He walked in that ring yesterday, and I said he could fight Andre Ward.
Yeah, Andre, man, that motherfucker's gonna fight. What's my guy name? The cruiserweight.
Alexander Usyk.
Yeah, he's gonna fight Usyk.
Hey, he is big, and the scary part about it. Here's the scary part about Hurd. Minimum amateur career. Has no, I mean, he understands the fundamentals, but hasn't even put that in his game yet. Did you see how terrible that left hook was yesterday?
It was horrible.
It was, see the left hook yesterday, and he drops his jab hand. Dude, he's going to get better even after a loss. Like, he may even lose to Jamel Charlo.
Yeah.
But his ceiling is awfully high if the punishment don't catch up to him. You know what I mean? His ceiling can be exceptionally high.
If he fights like that at 60 or 68, the punishment is gonna catch up to him.
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely.
He can't fight like, even though, because he's even bigger than most 60 pounders, but it's not gonna be that much bigger. And you know they just gonna be hitting harder. You know, because even like Jamal, you know, because Jamal was a big 154 too, but at least like Jamal has like a kind of thin frame, so I can see how and I know he struggled to make it at the end, but I can see how he could kind of make it, and he would come in like looking like real skinny. But I'm like, where the fuck, where are you losing the weight at?
And he came in at 53, not 54.
Yeah, 53. He came in lighter than Laura.
Yeah, lighter than Laura. Yeah. And dude, and I didn't know this about him. He's such a good guy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
His stable. Go ahead.
Yeah, I always like her. He seemed like a good dude. Seemed like a humble dude. And so, like, you know, I kind of took a liking to him, but I was just like, yo, this nigga, like, he sucks.
Yeah,
like it's not like Beyonce. Like Beyonce don't have the best style either, but like it's pleasing to look at. Like her now, last night's fight was pleasing to look at just because of the way both of them fight. But like the Trout fight and what's the dude he fought? Tony Harrison fight. I was like, oh, this is just nasty. He's just like bullying these dudes. Like there's no skill with it. But last night it was a little bit. It was 50-50. It was half skill, half bullying.
He's gotten better. He's gotten a lot better. But I think if he can make 54 for another 2 years, he said it's easy. It's never easy making weight as a fighter. They just put that shit on it so the fans can think like, oh, this is what I do. I make this look easy, and to gauge some type of leverage on their opponent or the psyche of their opponent, whatever the case may be. But I think outside of Jermell Charlo at 54, I think he can literally walk through everyone right now as he's young. But I think Jermell Charlo will be a problem for him because he's like Errol Spence. The quickest way to get anywhere is straight. Jermell Charlo's punches are straight. And
his punches are straight, and I think Derek James is gonna have him going to her spot.
Yeah, he's a monster, man. Like Jermell Charlo, I was fortunate enough to spend some time with him this weekend. Dude.
Yeah, I saw it, nigga.
Oh, yeah. He's a monster, man. Like, he's a monster, man. He is a monster. And more importantly, he's that nigga that's not afraid to do life. You know what I'm saying? He has that type of temperament. And I'm not sure many people in boxing, Terrence Crawford might have it. I'm trying to think of, help me think of one.
Deontay the Charlo.
My son walking upstairs. Go ahead. I'll tell him to be quiet.
Deontay the Charlos and Crawford. Them the only ones.
Yeah, man. He is. Oh my heavens. He is. I'm gonna go downstairs. He is phenomenal.
So you know why you wanted to go, stuff?
Why what?
Yeah. You know why you wanted to go? You know why you TBE?
Who me?
Yeah.
Oh, why my TV? Go ahead.
Me and my girl were talking. Who got Earl Spence to finally pump his shit?
I sure did. I didn't think about that.
He need to do that more. And I'm not saying he need to turn into one of the Charlos and no shit like that and get crazy. Because he can't. He's not boxing. Like, he didn't get disrespectful, but dogging him. Because, like, they working.
Yeah, I take.
Cool out there, smart. And he was like, this is smart time, right?
I actually had, I thank you for that. I didn't even think of that. But the dude, I was talking to Earl. Me and Earl Spence, can you hear me, T? Me and Earl Spence's relationship went from 0 to 100 real quick. I'm going to tell you the God honest truth. Friday, Earl just comes and talks to me for about 40 minutes. Me, him, and the Watsons. I mean, the Watsons made it a whole lot easier, right? And then Saturday, literally, I'm just sitting, waiting in a middle place, and just getting interviews, right? Earl had just run 5 miles. The motherfucker comes sit next to me for 45 minutes, just talking shit. I'm like, when did this relationship develop? You know what I mean? Like, and I told people, I think it all began when I told him, I says, I don't know who I got against you and Kell Brook. I swear, I don't know, but I'm being real genuine, and I said, I like you. I want you to win, but I just think going over to Sheffield, Kell Brook is the ultimate boxer. I'm uncertain. I ended up picking him in the end, but I think he respected my sincerity from where it came from, not from you're gonna lose to Kell Brook. I think, but it was a real. I gave him a real sincere response, and I'm like, this nigga just loved talking to me. I told him, too. I says, Earl, here's what you got to do more. This was the Friday conversation. I says, Earl, I don't care if you like Villanova. I don't care if you like Michigan. Pick a winner. Pick a winner. I don't care if you believe the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to win the finals or Steph Curry is the MVP this year. Pick an MVP because your comments are going to trend with everything that's going on in that day. And he's like, oh, you make sense. Then I told him, I says, Earl, because I said, you need to come to LA once a month, work out, do a media event, and come hang out, maybe whatever you're going to do. You know what the dude told me? I only been to LA one time in my life. I said, what the you only been I says, you only been to LA one time. I said, Sam, this dude only been to LA one time in his life. I said, that shit got to change. I says, Earl, we going to open up camp in LA. We going to do an official opening the camp of you in LA. We going to tell all the LA media, you know, you'll be there. We get all the LA media to come out to the Watson's gym. We got to blow you up, man. Like, for real. I want you to blow the fuck up. He deserves it.
I mean, the Washington discussion won't argue with everybody. Just like every blue moon, just hey, LA Media Day, you know. I mean, like how they did, shit was dope.
Yep, even just to announce, just to come out and just say, I fuck with y'all. I just want to say thank you. This is my appreciation, you know, and like. Deontay Wilder is I know we all over the place. Deontay Wilder is just an exceptional man. That motherfucker.
He just.
Yep, he just happened to be the heavyweight champion of the world, right?
This nigga Deontay Wilder was dog tired. He came. The first thing he said was, "All right, so I'm getting ready to go." But this nigga Deontay Wilder could not. You can see it like in his heart. He wanted to just go home and shit. Like the nigga just had a baby and shit. But like he stopped and talked to everybody that was in there for it. For like he gave everybody like 10 minutes. He's just a different type of dude.
Yeah.
And furthermore, I was already convinced. But after watching that Joshua fight, like I'm 10,000. I'm betting. I'm putting a G on that fight for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's certain skills and all of that shit is important, but it's certain like what's inside your heart. Like Joshua just don't have what it takes to be Deontay Wilder. Like I can't. Hell no.
Deontay, I just think if nothing is going to stop Deontay Wilder, and I actually sent someone a DM this. I should have did a video on this, but that he came out of that seventh round because we were rooting for him, and he knew we were. Like it's something about this metaphysical realm that I don't know, but there's something about it. I think that 7th round was like we gave him that extra 0.5%, whatever it was. He went to that corner. Came out the 8th round like I'm about to win this fucking fight.
Yeah, no, in fact, that's fact. And it's funny, like when I was watching it live, I thought he was in a way worse position than he was in. Then when I watched it back, I'm just looking at him like he just looked like disappointed that happened. But he was calm as fuck. Like he in a corner when he got up, like motherfucker was calm. And so just seeing that, I'm just like, dog, it's no way. Like his heart is not gonna let himself. Like Deontay, I really feel like he's a motherfucker you gotta kill to beat.
You gotta kill. Yeah, and not many fighters are willing to kill. Anthony Joshua ain't got that in him. Anthony
Joshua does not have that in him. Anthony Joshua is gonna complain to the ref if he gets hit too hard. Oh man, it was. Man, he's a special man. But overall, man, this weekend I had a good time. I was hustling my ass off, man. Like, I was talking to my friends. I'm like, nigga, this shit is at the Hard Rock. Like, nigga, I was like, why didn't we just take a little turnaround trip? We should have went up.
Yeah, you know I got you. Yeah, for sure.
I said the worst came to worst. I know the tickets probably ain't that much because it's a fucking Hard Rock type of joint. I said worst came to worst. Fred could probably look out because PBC. They love me, man. Like, because I mean, at the end of the day, I went into this media thing protect the black athlete. You know what I mean? It's no secret. I'm not wavering on it, and you know what I mean. So they respect my mission statement, and I get Oscar May 11th, man. Oh, I told you. Oh shit! But I get him. I get Oscar May. I'm so excited. I got to check my work count. Yeah, because JoJo Diaz. They trying to set up the JoJo Diaz fight, but that injury to it was supposed to be May 19th on the undercard, but that injury to Keith Thurman kind of offset that. You think Oscar gonna talk to you?
Say it again. He ain't gonna talk to me. He got to see me. You already know what I'm about. You already. Hey, for every nigga and for every heterosexual man, real the fuck out that niggas. Come on, T. You ain't T. That's gonna be my Super Bowl. You already know. You already.
Hey, I need you to say. So, Oscar, did you get the fishnets from Spencer's gifts?
You already know about the grill. Oh, I have no. He's the only person in boxing I would love to fight. Win, lose, or draw, I'm obviously the overmatched underdog, but I don't give a fuck. He's just the only guy. Like, for him to disown his own kids and they still call him the golden boy is disgusting to me. You know?
Thing is, because my thing is, I don't really like to get in people's personal life like that. Like, I'm a fan of sports. I'm a fan of music. All of that. I don't really be in people's personal life like that. But what I don't like is when somebody tries to sit around and have this aura like they do no wrong, but then they can criticize other people. I'm like,
yeah, that's the best way to put it. That bothers me too. How he is a breathing contradiction to all things positive, and he finds all faults, and most notably Floyd Mayweather. And I can, but what he's saying, see, people don't understand the underlying factor is he says, I can take Deontay Wilder and make you a star. You know what he's saying? Black people can't help you. You see what I'm saying? You see, that's the underlying message. And that bothers me.
And the thing about that is, it's just like, what star do you have right now other than Canelo, who was basically cookie cut to be a star? First of all, what star do you have right now? And when you had all of Al Heyman's fighters, were they becoming stars because of what you did, or were they becoming stars because of what they were doing? I don't like Oscar De La Hoya had Deontay Wilder fights, had Keith Thurman fights, had all these people fights. What was he doing to raise their profile? Then, when Golden Boy was running the market at that time.
Heavy.
Now fucking the Bella is the head of Golden Boy now. The Bella. The Bella hadn't been relevant since like the fucking 90s.
Yeah, you're right. He just came back all of a sudden. Did they open up the doors to Barclay? He must have made a backroom deal with the Barclay. If you give me this stadium for cheap, I can get these fighters. You know what I mean?
But honestly, what it shows you is it's not really that Golden Boy. It's not really that Golden Boy was the machine. It's everything that Al Heyman was doing.
Yeah, he was a shell.
Golden Boy was just the vehicle.
The vehicle. Absolutely right.
Because Al West Coast with TGB.
Yeah, and he's also doing it with Eddie Hearn. And it's just amazing how he's just monopolizing the market. You know, people say, listen, in my heart of hearts, I don't know this. I'm not even gonna pretend that I do know this. It is a conscious decision of Al Heyman to let these guys sign with these promoters. In my head, I just think it. I think Al, and here's the catch: you're still signed to Al Heyman, no matter what promotion company you go to. You're still signed to Al Heyman. So it's just a beautiful thing, man, to watch the chess moves being unfolded before our eyes. You know, go ahead.
Yeah, and I honestly think Al is going to these promoters like, look, y'all, all that shit when Golden Boy was on top, that was all me. Mm-hmm. Y'all, come on, dog, like. Tom Brown, you can change your name from Goose, and everybody still knows y'all Goose, and y'all didn't have shit going. Mm-hmm. Y'all lost your only potential star, Andre Ward.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you sure did. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The Bella, you haven't been relevant in fucking years. Mm-hmm. So it's like, look, okay, without me, you guys are gonna do fights and fucking like the Bella just did a fight that was just the Bella in fucking North Dakota or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. When the Regis dude knocked out Indongo.
Oh, okay.
That was just the Bella. It was just Lou DeBella without Al Heyman. Mm-hmm. And the car was in like North Dakota. So it's like without me, you guys don't have shit going on. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna use. I'm sure he's big boy them. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use y'all. And you guys are gonna be what Golden Boy was 5-6 years ago.
No, you're right. I agree 1,000%. And boxing is in a great place right now.
Maybe Ludabella's biggest fighter before PBC started.
He just had them local guys. You know, he was doing a lot of local shows because you can tell by he's from Long Island. He might have had Marcus Brown. I don't know. Like. That might have been the biggest fighter he had. I don't know. So. TGB or Goshen, who the fuck did they have? Gerald Washington? Yeah, John Molina. Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, I mean, and once again, just the way that Golden Boy plummeted as soon as they left, and the way that. I've seen Lou DeBella more the past 3 years than I've seen my whole life. Really, so it's just like that. That just goes to show you that's all Al.
Mm-hmm. Now the question is, do you want Golden Boy to close doors, or do you want them to limp forever? Do you want them to be the stepchild of promotions? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
to be honest, no, close. I want. And like I don't like to wish bad on people, but it's just like first of all, the Canelo shit is clear, dog. Like come on, dog. His body, come on, dog. Like
we work out every day. You done lost 15 pounds this month in 3 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
So with that shit, and then just like first of all. You might disagree on this, but I don't fuck with Bernard Hopkins at all.
No, disagree? What? You know my makeup. I'm going after his ass too, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it from the most calming, most intellectual, most soft and benevolent black man ever. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give him the best introduction in the whole entire world, better than Steve Harvey could introduce Bernard Hopkins. And then I'm gonna say, how can you do this as a black man? Follow this. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh man. Oh, shit. I knew I was at his final workout. He invited me in. You know the whole shebang. But at the end of the day, the mission statement remains the same. And I can't wait. I got to look at my May calendar and see what the kids and see what Dre is doing. But I can't wait. Even if I got to fly in for one day, like that has to be done, but I'm just waiting on them to announce the fight because they got to find a location. But I'm excited. Maybe it comes to LA. I don't know, but if it comes to LA, I'm covering. Oh my God, I'm gonna see if I can pull 2 credentials for that one. You know what I mean? Just for that.
It's like there's a lot of stuff. It even go. Like, I don't like how they did Shane Mosley. Like Shane Mosley, one of my favorite fighters. I don't like how they did Shane Mosley. Like they made him buy himself. They made him buy it so he could.
Now, yeah, Shane Mosley is one of the nicest. Honestly, he's one of the most vulnerable is the wrong word, but not naive is the other word, but so open. His openness is like one of the highest you would ever want to see in a superstar. You know, I called him at the tail end of his career. I didn't catch him in his prime, but not in terms of watching, but in terms of following him media-wise. He's one of the most open men ever, man. You know, and I see him from time to time at Whole Foods, you know what I mean, on Slauson. He lives in Playa del Rey. And it's odd to see that this guy was the baddest man on the planet for like 2 years, you know what I mean? And he's so open, man, like so calm. And yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird to see that, to know that this motherfucker could beat everybody but Vernon Forrest. You know, so you know, it's just yeah, it was a fun weekend, man. I appreciate that, man. I didn't think about it, but about that Errol Spence thing, but he literally just, I'm talking to Earl, bullshitting with Earl, asking him about the fight. You know, I'm over that, but Kell Brook just literally walked by him. I said, Kell, you just gonna walk? I don't know if that made the camera. I don't know if that was on it, but I said, you just gonna walk? It did. Oh, I said, Earl, Kell, you just gonna walk by Errol Spence? And Errol Spence was talking that big boy shit. Yeah, that big boy shit, man. Earl's coming, my dude, man. Like, the motherfucker just ran 5 miles and just sat on the couch next to me. I was like, don't you want to go to your room? In my head, I'm like, how did this? I don't know. But and then he also saw me with Kenny Porter. We played basketball, so he got a feel of my character. You know what I mean? Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm not taking credit for nothing. I don't know how this happened, but I'm thankful for it. Derek James likes me a lot.
But you know what though? And this just goes to you know, some things I just think about. Like it's even weird how me and you became cool. Like we seen each other in the gym for years.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just like, okay, you barbershop conversations. You started that with a certain mission, and your eye and your mind is on the black fighters. You didn't have that relationship with Sam Watson like that at first.
Yeah.
Off of your journalism and off of you wanting you know, taking a chance on doing something. You know, they let you come document you. Now you guys are like really fucking friends. Like, you're not just like a media dude to them. You're just fucking actual friends.
Yeah.
And because of that, I mean, even if it's not directly because of that, but that spawned different relationships that you have with some of these other people.
You're right.
So now it's just like, now these black fighters that you're fighting for, they're when they pay attention to your videos, they're gonna see that you come at it from a different perspective, and so they just respect that more. So so the relationship comes to you naturally, and you'll build that Floyd fight hype relationship with people. Like,
yeah, I see what you're saying. I get you.
You know? And you don't have to. You won't have to look like a dick rider like Shake Back.
Yeah, you know what the funny thing is? I didn't even, you know, Floyd came up to me and, you know, he doesn't shake hands. He gives you knuckles and shit. He walked up to me, gave me knuckles, and honestly, I didn't even maybe because I didn't care enough. I was trying to get the Charlos all weekend, you know what I mean? But I didn't really have a desire to really interview Floyd this weekend, man. You know what I mean? I didn't have a burning desire.
I didn't have a desire to watch any Floyd interviews. I was on Charlo.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm going there Thursday morning. The first thing I'm going.
Just jumping in Lawrence family pictures, I was like, this nigga is going crazy.
The first thing I'm going to do Thursday is try and find the Charlos and say, Jamel, just let me follow you for a couple hours. I don't pretend I'm not here. You know what I mean? I just want to build your cachet. I think y'all two on the same pay-per-view card would do good, and then y'all separate and do your own pay-per-view cards. But I just think y'all have the ability to embrace being the villain. You understand?
Yeah.
Floyd had difficulty in the beginning being the villain. He wasn't coming out like I'm the villain, and Bernard Hopkins pretended to be the villain. You know what I mean? The most popular pace is the Tito Trinidad thing with the flag, but he wasn't organic at it. You know, he wasn't really that dude. But the Charlos, they're really comfortable being them.
Well, yeah. The thing is, Floyd at first, Floyd wanted to be liked. Floyd wanted to be liked and loved.
Yeah.
And he was kind of hurt that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, well, fuck it, let me do this.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yes.
Adrian Broner, he was just trying to be Floyd. Like, I've been around Broner a few times, like even in Vegas at that celebrity basketball place.
Mm-hmm.
Broner wants niggas to like him. Broner is like a little hungry. Broner is, and that's why Broner be spazzing out, going crazy, because he know that he turned himself into like an unlikable dude, and he can't handle it. Broner wants to be liked.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow! That's crazy. Yeah.
Broner is a little brother that was trying to do what Floyd did, but I've seen like the Charlos, they not trying. They in their hearts ain't trying to be right. And the funny thing is about it is real recognized real.
Mm-hmm. So
a real person would see that they're not trying to be right, and that would draw them to them more. Because I love the Charlos.
Mm-hmm.
I love them niggas.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I love them niggas. I'm like, nigga, I'm like, dog, this is boxing. Like, everybody's like, nigga, motherfuckers ain't supposed to be gentlemen, bro.
Don't you understand there was 5 YouTube channels following this dude?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can put the pieces together. I'm like, Jamel, yeah, you know, you got like YouTube dudes following you. Like, you made it. You made it.
He got everybody following. He's excited. You don't know what you're gonna say. You don't know. Like, even I was watching the interview. It seemed like, and I wanted to ask you that. So the interview when he was sitting up and then he went on IG Live. Was it just you there first and then everybody else came over there?
You talking about yesterday after the fight?
No, like I think it was Friday.
Oh, yeah, it was just me and him. See, it was me and him, and it was he and I for like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then so okay, just even like he could be calm, like Jamel reminds me of me in high school, because like my teachers could never put their finger on me, because some days I come to school, they'd be like, man, he's really intelligent, he got a good head on his shoulders. Like when he was talking about Conor McGregor, he was like, no, I would never mess up something like that, blah blah blah. But then it's like in any second he could just snap. like when somebody asked him like, so who would give you the biggest problems? He was like, really, I don't like that question. That was a stupid question.
It was a stupid question.
Yeah, but I like how he responds like that. And so he'll have like the Charlos will have that niche following of people that just really rock with them because they like that dog mentality.
Yeah, you know what was? Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. Finish.
Then you just have the people that will cheer just for the villains, and then they fuck with Chris Brown and they into the fashion and shit like that. Like they got what it takes.
They got what it takes. You're exactly right. And it was funny because every media outlet went to Earl Spence. In my head, I swear, I'm like, I hope I get Jamel Charlo. I swear to God, because I know I can get Earl. Like, Earl is so calm. Like, he doesn't say no, not from a friendship, but that's just who he is. You know?
Yeah, he's just a Southern gentleman.
Yeah, he don't say no.
And the funny thing about it is Earl has what it takes to be like that Sugar Ray Leonard, like that.
Boom. Boom.
Yep. He's like that icon. We love the way you fight. You fight so aggressive. You a beast in the ring, but then you nice and you polite. You a family man. You humble. And that could work for him. Like it's not just one we can work for.
I'm on the phone.
The Charlos, Because you need all of that. It's kind of funny now looking at it now. Even though I don't fuck with Joshua, he's a bitch to me. But I see how he works, and it's like him, like Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. It's actually a beautiful combination.
Yeah, because it hits so many demographics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, man. I pray that fight is in America. Go ahead.
And I kind of feel like at the end of the day, when it comes to Deontay and Joshua, to be honest with you, when I just read people, I kind of feel like it's kind of like on some Floyd and De La Hoya shit. Like in the build up to the fight, you'll hate Joshua, but at the end of the day, when you really boil it down, I think Deontay Wilder is really a good dude, like really a good solid dude, and I think if people really saw through Joshua, they see like he was plastic as fuck.
Oh, he's definitely not the dude they building him up to be. I finally accepted that the last fight. I finally accepted that. Like and the build, and more importantly, the build up to that fight made me think like, huh? You know, remember I always use your quote. I can't say it. My son is right next to me. About when they do dumb things, you know what I mean? Remember you taught me that in your stories? I watched it that day. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's so true, man. Him and Eddie Hearn, they are that dude. You know what I mean? They do some corny stuff, man. You know what I mean? And Deontay Wilder is the exact opposite. And you know who's becoming that? Let me get your opinion on Big Baby Miller.
What about Big Baby Miller?
What's your impression of Big Baby Miller?
He's thirsty, and he's definitely thirsty, and like he's a dude. Like, I just can't wait till he gets knocked out. And I'm not gonna lie. Like I met Big Baby Miller last year, and like we chopped it up real quick. He was cool, but I just kind of seen like he has a spiteful jealousy towards Deontay.
Ooh, God!
I'm not with the jealousy at all, bro. Like I show like when people like it's like even just watching you and how from that Broner Porter fight when I first saw you on there to where it is now, and how you build these relationships and how you really just have kind of carved your niche. I'm proud. Like me,
thank you.
I just see that shit and it makes me proud.
Thank you.
Makes me be like, it makes me be like, damn, like I'm like, damn, like. In some type of way, like I need to publicly like let it be known how much I love boxing to people, because it's like one of the only things I care about, you know.
Oh, I know that. I know you love it.
Yeah, so it's like inspiring. So I just like every chance Big Baby Miller get, like he just got some bullshit to say about Deontay. Like they didn't want to give him credit for the Ortiz fight, you know, all type of shit like this. And then he talk about Beyonce, ain't nobody else. Deontay Wilder ain't did nothing, blah, blah, blah. But you fought Gerald Washington after Deontay knocked him out. So it's like, it's just like where are your credentials to talk the shit that you talk?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, you so pointedly making some great points.
Yeah, if he was just also, I want that Wilder fight, I know I can beat him, I know I can knock him out, blah, blah, blah. I'm with it. I'm with all that. But when you got the saw behind it, and you talk about Deontay ducking me, like, how is Deontay ducking you, bro?
Yeah.
Like, stop. Like, you could like, Keith Thurman is ducking Earl Spence. You feel me? Like, Sean Porter, I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, but Sean Porter is ducking Earl Spence. Danny Garcia is ducking Earl Spence.
I don't think so. Like, because I know the plan, you know, so it's different for me. You know what I mean? I know the plan. So.
Danny Garcia is ducking Sean Porter.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure if it's Anthony Joshua yet or if he's just Eddie Hearn's puppet. But but that team is ducking. Is ducking Deontay Wilder, like Big Baby Miller, like you, and I'm just talking about from a business perspective, like nobody, and now they even trying to say that Deontay Wilder is ducking fucking Dylan White.
No, they gotta make subplots. You know what I mean?
Like, stop it. Neither one. That's a good fight right there to me. Dylan White and Big Baby Miller. That's a decent fight. It's like, but it's like, and first of all, like I tried to start paying attention to Big Baby Miller because he talked the shit. Like I kind of like his mentality for a little while, and then I watched 3 of his fights, and I'm like, every 3 of his fights, I wasn't impressed by at all.
Straight punches knocks him out so easily. Straight punches. That's it. Yeah. All you gotta do is be fearless and throw straight punches. And lo and behold, that man is Deontay Wilder.
And then he's an excuse maker, which leads me to have you heard about their sparring in Alabama?
Yeah, he was dehydrated and all that. He ran. Well, that's pretty common. That's fairly common.
This is my thing, though. I pay attention to people's character. After he fought. After he fought Gerald Washington, he was like, "Oh man, yeah, I didn't look too good in this fight because I was listening to everybody. Everybody told me to come in and
280, yeah, right.
Yeah, everybody told me to come in and fight lighter. They said 300 pounds ain't gonna work, so I listened to them and came in at 260, and that's why I was like that. Then he was like, for this next fight, I'm coming in at my weight, blah blah blah. When he fought the dude Walk or whatever his name is, then after that fight. He was like, I was coming off an injury, blah, 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 blah. So if I see, like, when it's time to put up or shut up, you always gonna make an excuse. And Deontay Wilder just doesn't. I've been around him that day when I was with you, and I just pay attention to his character. He just doesn't strike me as a bullshitter. And so Deontay said, nigga, I gave you a concussion. You have to go to the hospital. Big Baby Miller talking about I was just dehydrated. I'm leaning more towards Deontay telling the truth on that.
Oh yeah, you got to. And Deontay Wilder, but here's the stretch. He's still seeking the attention. He brought up Deontay's baby mother in the equation last week.
And then shit like that. And to be honest with you, I lost a little respect for 50 for getting in the middle.
Me too. You probably saw my thing on Instagram. I
didn't see.
Oh, it's terrible, man. It's disgusting. It's funny.
And it's funny because I always been a fan. Like in high school and college, like with like 50's against other rappers and shit like that. I was always a fan of that. But I'm like that was girly. That was real
girly, and for him to back out like that. But then that's been 50 Cent when music has passed him. That's what he's been. You know what I mean? He's been that dude. He's not that guy anymore coming up. He's the guy not even on the other side of the mountain. He's still at the top of the mountain in terms of money. So he doesn't even have that lifestyle and don't even have those people around him anymore. I mean, his most beloved group, G Unit, they're not even together anymore. So you can even so that tells you the character, because you also got to take into account when one person says it, okay, maybe 2 people say it, but when you got a group of people who disband, and there's some type of character flaws there. I've never had a conversation with 50. I've been in the same room with him multiple times, but I've never interviewed him or anything like that. So, but I'm hoping to interview him. Hopefully I'm sure he'll be in New York at this fight because he goes to all the New York fights.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to get that opportunity.
Richardson, whatever his name is, fight. That's his little dude.
Oh, okay. He promotes him, Hitcherson.
Yeah, he doesn't promote him.
Oh, Floyd promotes him. Floyd promotes him. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. And he trains at Gleason, so I may see. I'm gonna go work out at Gleason's while I'm there if I have time. So I may even see him getting his last workout in. So he may even be there. So.
But so baby, you reminded me of that. I even forgot about that baby mama shit. Then it's like you went there. So it's like you just Big baby, you thirsty, bro.
You starving. How? Like, and you know the funny thing is, you know what I immediately did after that? I immediately requested an interview for him. I went in his DM. That didn't work. I went in his comment section and put it twice. I would love to interview you upon your availability. Would love to interview you upon your availability. I want to understand this dude, but more importantly, I want him to understand you don't have to go that route to get to where you're going. You know what I mean? And here's the catch: he's going to be like he's going to be kind of similar to Shane Mosley, and it's not Shane Mosley's fault. Shane Mosley didn't know where to go and how to do it. It was just Shane Mosley being vulnerable.
Yeah.
Big Baby Miller's going to lose his core audience if he haven't lost it already. The one thing you never want to do is lose your foundation. Black people not fucking with him. Like, niggas in Brooklyn ain't fucking with him once they realize what he's done as a whole. You know, they're like, what? They fucks with Deontay Wilder.
I was just going to say that, especially with they fuck with Deontay so heavy.
Mm-hmm. Real niggas, my son, you can tell my son went upstairs. Real niggas fuck with Deontay Wilder, man. Like, I mean, I fuck with it. That day, man, you already said it. The motherfucker should have left 2 hours and 2.5 hours before he left. He talked to you for fucking 25 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, just bullshitting in the back. You know what I mean? Like, he's just that dude, man. And the fine man, he's just he is that special to me. On that platform to still be black. No other sport. LeBron James does it in his own little way, but not as loud. I'm talking about like in your face.
He can't be as loud and bold about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But he does his job. He puts his money where his mouth is. You know, you can see his team. You can see what he's doing in Akron. You can see all the black faces going to college and stuff like that. But for him to do that on his platform when he could potentially... Some Jewish man can just pull the plug on his $20 million fight. We're going to let Anthony Joshua fight 4 people. If he get knocked out within 4, then Deontay Wilder's payday is over. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's just unique and it's special. It's beautiful. I'm gonna interview him sometime soon, but you know, my daughter, I don't know if she's gonna cry or be quiet or fall asleep. You know what I mean? Because I have her during the day, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. I can't interview him during the day, and I don't want to call him after 9 o'clock. So it's kind of tough on me. You know, so.
I mean, and then like even I don't know if you remember, but I'm sure you do. But like even when we was there, like he was just talking about like his daughter.
Oh yeah, that was the conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like when his daughter wants to date, like her boyfriend's gonna have to spar with me just because I gotta know. It's just like once people even start to see that side of him, like they only gonna love him more. So it's like big Baby Miller, and then the thing about it is his fight don't back up his talk. Mm-hmm. This the thing about the Charlos, and this is why people fuck with the Charlos. They talk all that shit, but then because the first fight that I'll say, because the Charlos is damn near like a package. Mm-hmm. The first fight where people were really, really, really keyed in on the Charlos was the shit you invited me to, the J-Rock fight. Mm-hmm. Like, you know. I remember in LA they did the Power 106 interview and Jamel was like, nah, I ain't doing no interview with him, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay. Then I just see the little J-Rock talking shit, and then the way he knocked his ass out.
Jabal knocked his... Wow.
And then that crowd full of Mexicans booing him, and he was like, what? Like, that's what really got their attention. Then the next fight, Jamel with Hazby, like,
oh my God, he wanted to kill him.
Yeah, and so the knockout, and then Ruben talking all that shit. Jamel knocked him out in the first round. so it's like all this shit. It's like all the antics they do outside the ring, blah blah blah. But then that same attitude carries inside the ring. Yeah. And then you become a fan of it because it's damn near like the Mike Tyson effect to a way smaller degree. It's like that Mike Tyson effect. Like, oh, this motherfucker just said some crazy shit. This motherfucker just told the bitch like she can't interview him unless he sucks his dick. But then this nigga win the fight and knocked the nigga head off. It's the same thing with Deontay. Like the lovable, goofy side of his personality, that shit would still be able to sell. But the little bronze bomber, that wouldn't be able to sell if he wasn't knocking these dudes the fuck out.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that because you just reminded me of Deontay Wilder has 6 kids. And you know what he said? I don't know if you caught that when he says that. He said, I got 6 kids because she has one already. Did you see how powerful that statement is?
This is exactly what he said. Because the white dude asked if it was his first baby. He said, no. He said, no, I got 5 and she got 1, so I got 6.
Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? It's just, man, it takes a special man to be a 100% stepfather. And by the looks of it, everything Deontay Wilder does is 100%. I have no reason to ever not believe Deontay Wilder.
No reason.
Yeah.
It's just like even my report that I do with you. There's nothing in my report with you that says, man, fair full of shit. I think that I'm a pretty sensible dude. So everything in my soul says every time I look at an Eddie Hearn interview,
he's a spin doctor. He's a complete 1,000% spin doctor, and he's great at it. Oh, he's promoting the mess out of his fighters. He got them people over to UK like this, and you got every.
He got that public food. He got the public food. And it's funny, I even said it before Deontay Wilder was saying, I was like, yo, this nigga Eddie Hearn is a car salesman. This nigga be making, this nigga make, motherfucker, even the way he tried to put Dylan White in this heavyweight category, I'm like, nobody's thinking about Dylan White.
Yeah.
But he's trying to spin it in. But even with Deontay saying that in interviews, look at this dude, Eddie Hearn, he got the smile and the blue eyes. He's a fast talk. He's exploding y'all motherfuckers stop believing this nigga. Stop believing come on, dog. It's Deontay, Spence,
and Charlos.
Well, the Charlos. I feel like the Charlos is some solid dudes, but I feel like.
I know where you're going. Okay, yeah.
I feel like they're also the type of people that'll let their emotions take over the best of them and they'll say some shit that they'll take back. Because even at the Deontay fight, Jermell Charlo was saying he don't fuck with Wilder because Wilder don't fuck with us. Because him and Jamal arguing about it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm so mad I wasn't there for that fight.
But then this nigga was saying he loved Wilder and shit like that. And the Charlos that I fuck with the Charlos, but I have a feeling that they'll answer questions with their emotions.
Yeah, they will. True that. True that.
It's even Jared Hearn, Jared Hearn seems I really pay attention to motherfuckers. Jared Hearn seemed like a 100 motherfucker. Before the fight, Jim Gray asked him, he said, "Are you nervous?" Yeah, I am. I'm nervous, but it's a good nervous though. And that made me shit for him a little bit. I was like, I respect that because these motherfuckers be like, nigga, I ain't nervous at all, but it's great.
Yeah. That first round, he was pretty nervous. I even said that to the guy next to me. I said, he's feeling his way. The first round, he was feeling his way. Because he was like, he grew up admiring Laura. I mean, let's keep it real. Who didn't 10 years ago be like, that nigga, or I don't know how long it's been, that nigga Laura is the truth. You know what I mean? Shit.
I used to watch Laura fight. I was like, damn, if Laura fought Floyd, I think a lot of people probably thought that.
I wanted that fight maybe 7 years ago, somewhere in there, 5-7 years ago. Yeah. No, he can't. No, Floyd is just on another level. Floyd would have found a way to win. That's just
Floyd would have made it an
inside fight. Boom. I tried to beat you to it. Yep. Yeah. People don't understand how great Cotto was that night.
I was just about to say.
See, yeah, people don't know how great. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. People don't know how great Cotto was. A+++ that fight.
It was A++, and the fight was very competitive, but it was still 9-3. I had that fight 9-3.
Yes, 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 and it's man, Ford. Oh man, I one day Ford is gonna be like, man, I should have did more in terms of outside the ring. I want him to do more outside the ring, you know. But I tell people this all the time. Like when I made when I started making $100,000, life became a little bit easier. But now, like it's easy to get comfortable. Easy. When I say it's, and Floyd makes $1 billion. So not only is his life comfortable, he's literally in charge and can manipulate every variable. I can't manipulate any variables. Floyd can literally manipulate every variable in his life for the most part. That's what $1 billion does.
Especially with the type of company that he keeps.
Yeah.
He keeps the company of people. Like he makes sure that the only people around him are the people that will treat him like royalty. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, I know you got a decent relationship with Floyd, but knowing you how I know you, you and Floyd wouldn't be able to spend that much time around each other.
No, and no, I'll keep it real with you. I have many opportunities to hang out with him. You've never heard me say I'm gonna hang out with Floyd. I'm independent. You know what I mean? Like that's just, it's not out of disrespect or I don't want to be under another man. You know what I mean? I don't want to be under him, and that's just who he is.
Floyd wants you, and this is even back before. Because like I said, I was in Vegas. I moved to Vegas in 2005.
Yeah, I used to get the haircuts together. I remember you told me.
He fought Dad Judah at my campus on my freshman year. So I've been around. I used to play basketball with you. So I've been around him like right after the Hagen fight. He was at UNLV playing basketball all the time. But this is even before the $70 million a fight. He's the type of dude. He wants a bunch of flunkies around him that feel like they need him, so he can treat them however he want to treat them, and they'll never talk back to him.
I just know, as a man in this society, you have to understand people's temperament and you got to accept it. See, you can realize someone's temperament, but accepting it is a completely different obstacle to happen. Floyd Mayweather is, I mean, you want to be around the dude, you know what I mean? Because he can present so many opportunities that you can be like, wow, you know what I mean? But I choose not to. Like, you know what I mean? I have a special affinity for Floyd. He is the first billionaire that I personally know. I don't know another billionaire. For a black man to get to that point is astronomical. As a man, there's certain characteristics about Floyd that I'm like, man, I wish he would have did this. I fucking wish he would have spoke up about being black in America. See, me and Floyd has had those conversations. Like, I'm 1 inch away from Floyd's nose, and we're having conversations about this. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and I wish he would do that more. I wish he would present that. But when you got $1 billion, I mean, people can't grasp that concept because, I mean, I fully can't grasp it to a certain degree. You're literally God. You don't understand how much money rules this world. Well, you do. He is God on earth. What woman can't he get? What car can't he buy? What plane can't he fly? There's not many things he can't do. If he can't have you, he'll go in the lab and create one.
Yeah, and that's what I was just about to say. He's in a position to where it's like the type of people he doesn't have to deal with the type of people that won't put up with his shit.
Great point. He doesn't. He doesn't at all.
It's just like the way Adrian Brunner and shit want to act and want to be. Niggas be like, nigga, fuck you then. Niggas like, what the fuck? Niggas will think twice before they say that shit to Floyd. Because it's like, damn, you have all the acts, you can change my life just by, you could just change my life.
Oh, he can. If he chooses to, he can. But then take into account, I don't know if you saw the LaTondra Jones You saw that interview that I did with her?
She was like frustrated because she can't get
can't get that. I mean, growing tired. Like she's really frustrated, and she said everything without saying his name. You know, like she want to go somewhere where they value female fighters. You understand what I'm saying? And it's no. I'm just being 100 with you. With all due respect to Jayleon Love, I'm not being disrespectful. She has everything you want in a woman, and she has everything marketable that you would. I mean, in my eyes, I'm representing the black fight fan. If she has everything I would want to see in the ring, and more importantly, she has everything I would want to see outside the ring in terms of a fighter. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know why she's not marketable. You know,
I mean, and it could be because once again talking about the personality traits and shit like that. Floyd, friends with, because I am not a yes man by any means, and if you do some shit I don't like, I'm gonna say it. So I'm not gonna put myself in a position where somebody could just be like, hey, y'all don't fuck with him. You feel me?
Yeah.
Even so it could like maybe she did some bullshit and then niggas put her ass on the show. You feel me? It's just like even with Tat.
Oh, that was. I just did a video on that.
Floyd like, all right, nigga, I'm gonna put you on with Chico. He gonna beat your ass, and you're gonna be back in Baltimore, nigga.
Isn't that? See, people don't understand the underlying message that these subliminal messages he be sent. Like, he don't publicly disrespect you, but he knows not only do I pull the strings, motherfucker, I own the factory that make the strings. Well, what's wrong? What's wrong with you?
Floyd is a billionaire, and he learned from Al Heyman, and he learned from these Middle Eastern people that he probably associated himself with. Floyd knew he was gonna beat the shit out of Conor. He knew he was gonna beat the shit out of Conor. He knew it was nothing, but he knew I have to generate this money, so I have to make it seem like this and that.
He had to get him in the contract.
So of course I'm not gonna say fuck Gervonta Davis. I'm gonna put his ass on the shelf. No, I'm gonna put him in this fight. I'm gonna put him in this fight in April against a 126. Beat the shit out of him. That's gonna get the fans back hyped because they off on him, and then we're gonna cash him in. Yeah, we're gonna put on Matinko, cash in on that, beat his ass, and then send his ass back to Baltimore.
See, the fun thing. See, the fight fan just got excited. Oh my God, Lomachenko's about to fight Tank Davis. Oh my God. How many? The real ones like, damn, Floyd is ruthless. In my head, I'm like, that nigga is ruthless. To do something, to say something like that. Oh, he's.
Yeah. I knew that shit was gonna go over a lot of people's heads, but just most of this society just doesn't understand, the underlying messages. I was like, damn, good, but the shit adds up so easy. Like 2 + 2 is 4. Like Tank Davis was fucking all this shit. Floyd, what's the last? I can't remember the last Mayweather Promotions card that Floyd showed up to. Floyd don't really show up to the Mayweather Promotions card.
Dude, you hit the nail right on the head. He does it. But he did that with the intentions of doing what he said yesterday. You know what I mean? Of doing what he said. And Tank Davis, and he's building up his cachet in MMA, and then he's gonna cash out.
Yeah. Like, man, come on, if he puts Tank Davis, come on, Tank don't stand a fucking chance with him. So come on. He don't stand a chance in hell. And once and a loss like that is gonna be so bad, and they blew Tank up so quick. It's gonna be really no recovery for Tank. He's not gonna be able to recover. And even with the main event, even with the main event, like it's a win-win for Floyd because he gets vengeance on whoever wins and whoever loses.
Oh yeah, like
some used to be signed to Mayweather Promotions and he left. So if Adrian Broner beats the shit out of Jesse Vargas, that's pretty much the end of the road for Jesse. So Floyd like, and if Jesse Vargas beats Broner, that's the end of the road for Broner. And Floyd is like,
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So it's win-win. Like, dog, if Floyd puts Tank in with Lomachenko, Floyd is just like the coldest nigga ever.
He is, like, man. That motherfucker's the godfather. Floyd is the godfather. If he puts, oh man, it's like, I will kill my brother, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? What? Keep on fucking around. They don't call me Tony Montana for nothing, man.
For real, it's just, I saw that. I was like, because I saw Floyd. I saw Floyd in the crowd during the J-Rock fight. I was like, this nigga Floyd.
He early? In my head, I'm like, this nigga early.
I was like, this nigga Floyd about to pull something, dog. This nigga, I haven't seen Floyd at a Mayweather. The last Mayweather Promotions fight I saw Floyd at was the Bottle Jack and James DeGale fight.
Yeah. Oh, quite possibly. Quite possibly. Some smart ass in the comment section is gonna say, "How about Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather?"
So I see the dude up there with Jim Gray, and I just after he interviewed Jesse Vargas, turn around to Floyd, I see Floyd with that smirk. I'm like, what is this motherfucker about to pull? This motherfucker says, "Yeah, I talked to Todd DeBuff. We gonna put Gervonta in there with Lomachenko." I said, "Oh, they about to ice him out of there."
That's a cold-blooded move, man. But how about if Tank Davis hits him with that 3-punch combination? You know what I mean?
But honestly, and that's why, like, if I was a fighter in these dudes' positions, like the Spences and all of them, like that, I'm glad none of them signed under Floyd.
Yeah.
Like, don't put yourself in a position where you gotta suck somebody's dick.
Yeah.
Because once you don't want to suck it no more, they gon'.
Yeah, you're right. You hit the nail right on the head, man. And it's just, oh man, well, first he got to get past Cuellar.
He gonna beat the shit out of Cuellar. Come on, bro.
yeah, he's so straightforward.
Come on,
he's so straightforward.
Come on, Cuellar hasn't fought since the Morris fight.
Yeah, last December, a year ago, December. Yep.
Yeah, they moving him up to 130. Come on, he's about to beat this. I guarantee. If I'm the mastermind like Floyd, I'm putting him in there. Because
showcase. Yeah.
Tank lost a lot of steam off of that last fight because he came in overweight, and then the fight he just looked terrible in the fight. Like my girl was even like, "Nah, I never want to see Tank fight again."
Yeah, he was doing, and he did some ignorant shit in that fight too. I can't remember, but he did something ignorant.
Yeah, so he gonna put him on this card. This card's gonna get a lot of attention. You got Broner, Charlo. Floyd already said he's gonna show up to the fight. So it's gonna be a lot of eyes. Tank gonna get a spectacular knockout. That's gonna get people talking again. And Floyd gonna be hyping Tank up. And knowing that Lomachenko about to dog the shit out of him.
This is the most polarizing / adverse card that I will probably ever cover. Like,
I saw your video on that, and I didn't even think about that until you said that. But I'm like, damn, cause yeah, you got Tank. A lot of people hate him. A lot of people like him. You got one Charlo. If you got one Charlo, you got both Charlos. Really? And you got Broner. Then Floyd's gonna be there. Like, yeah.
You got Floyd, and it's just. For a media member, it's gold. It's like, I just won the Grammy. Like, I'm gonna give you guys the best content ever because I'm gonna pull their strings. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try and get them to answer questions and then go back to Jamel Charlo, answer this question, go back. You know what I'm saying? And I know Deontay Wilder's gonna be there. Why wouldn't he be there? You know what I mean? So it's just gonna be fun. It's just gonna be. I wish I can get there earlier in the week, you know what I mean? But, you know, family and real life. But I'm excited. I'm mad excited for that card. I'm going to try and give y'all the best content ever. You know what I mean? So I thought I did good because I only had 24 hours. Well,
you did your shit. Cause like I said, you got the you got the first half of the Charlo interview before the other reporters came, and then you could see. And it might be more obvious for me because of course you my boy, so I could just kind of tell. But I could clearly see the rapport that you're starting to have with these fighters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they fuck with you. And if it wasn't obvious to anybody else before this past weekend, like it was obvious this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was real because even your shit that popped up on other channels, it was obvious that you like some people that don't know you yet might not recognize your voice or blah blah blah. But whoever does, it's like, oh, they talking to Fred or they talking to Barbershop.
Yeah.
Even though they watching it on Fire Hub, they watching it on Boxing Ego. They're like, oh. Kel Brook responding to Fred right now, bro.
Yeah. I was shocked. I didn't know Kell Brook was that. I've never interviewed Kell Brook. I didn't interview him for the Sean Porter fight. I just went to the press conference. I didn't interview him pre-fight. And it was just so refreshing to know that Kell Brook is so kind. I thought he was a villain. I thought he was an action hero. You know what I mean? Like, they portray him as that. And
Kell Brook he seemed like a nice dude.
He's really nice. I had no idea he was that nice.
Even the way he was talking shit to Earl and they built him, I'm like, this motherfucker don't even know how to talk shit right. Like, I could definitely, all the people over there at Matchroom, I could, Eddie Hearns push the battery on. I want you to say this. I want you to say that. I'm very after his trash ass fight against Lucas Brown. Hey, when you win the fight, call out Wilder.
Oh yeah, that was premeditated for sure. Without a doubt, man. Man, let me go kiss my son goodnight, man.
Yeah.
You're right. We know.
I take my loss on the chin like.
Oh yeah, you know I'm TB of boxing prediction. I can't remember. I made a mistake and said Klitschko Fury, but it was sometime after. It was sometime in 2016, the last time I missed a fight. But I'm gonna figure it out. But I've been rolling. I've been rolling. Hey, I recorded this whole entire conversation just so you know.
I just hope you're not going for. I hope you gave up on Broner.
I'm not. Come on, man. I don't think I'm a pick Broner. I don't think I'm gonna pick Broner. I'm definitely gonna watch the last 4 fights of Jesse Vargas. You know what I mean? But I think that's a pretty straightforward fight. You know what I mean? But I'm still gonna do my due diligence. Broner gonna lock up. Jesse Vargas gonna move and throw combinations. He gonna lock up, and then Broner's gonna retaliate, and then realize 7th round I can't win, and I don't want to get knocked out. I think that. I don't know.
I do think that, but I do also think that Jesse Vargas might be on some Adrian Granado shit where it's like your name isn't important enough, so we might rob you. Yeah, I think that Jesse Vargas might have that syndrome where if it's not like if he doesn't like completely dominate him, they might rob him. Because honestly, I think Adrian Granado's beat Broner pretty clearly.
Yeah, you can argue that, but I mean, it wasn't like he was hurting him. You know what I mean? He was just moving and dancing and pop shotting him and changing the tempo.
Exactly. He didn't do enough to where they had to give him a fight. And I feel like Jesse Vargas, I gotta watch more of his fights because you could go to the when he knocked out Saddam Ali, but then you could go to the Bradley fight where he was getting dominated by a boxer.
Yeah.
Then you go to the Pacquiao fight where he looked like he'd never been in a boxing ring before. I ain't sold all the way on him, but anyway, I'll let you get to your kids, man. But you got that. You got that.
I'm TBE. Hey, I recorded this entire phone conversation just so you know. Yeah, I didn't want to tell you till after, but I recorded. I'm gonna post it right. That's gonna take all night to upload. It's 75 minutes.
Shit, that's hilarious.
Uh-huh.
Well, shit. Hey, shout out to all the barbershop conversation people that got some bullshit to say about me. Y'all can catch me anytime. Yeah. All right, brother.
All right, appreciate you, King.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Ty.